Hello guys, this is Death, and I'm coming to you with another video, except it's not a montage. Oh man, that's a big surprise. Anyway, this is PandaSSkates. He's a really good cult, and you all know that I play cult, but in this video I'm doing something a little different. I'm playing Faejin. So in this video I'm going to be talking about what is Faejin and how can you use it and how I use it, and I think how everyone should be using it. Now, Faejin is a veteran style. It's a hard to use style and it's difficult. Basically, it's just like there's so much inputs of defenses, and I'm going to be helping you and showing you what I've learned through playing this style. Anyway, so the way I use Faejin is typically I would have 12 frame starting moves in my front stances, mostly because when I'm in my back stance and when I successfully dodge, I won't really get the attack unless it's like 12 frame because of the slow frames that I give my opponent isn't really enough. That's why I recommend you having 12 frames in your attack. And I don't really use 10 frames or 11 frames either, mostly because of the way I play. I try to improve myself every day. In fact, I try to fight higher level and better players every day. I'm actually wanting to lose so I can better myself. And when I'm using 12 frames, I have a need to actually defend myself using my style more often. It forces me to use it, so I will get better at the style. I'll make another video on that maybe later, but maybe actually not really. I already explained it. I don't need to make a video on that. But now I'm gonna go into the juicy bits, the details of how do you play Faejin. So front stance is basically Forsaken, and back stance is Windfall. But the way I like to think of Faejin is actually Windfall, Forsaken, and Stagger put together. The way I say this is because, well, I remember that he used Earthquake. What a dirty fighter. Even on a Faejin guy. Look at him. Look at him, he's no-knowing me. God damn it. Anyway, the way I see Faejin is Windfall, Forsaken, and Stagger. And Windfall is in a back stance, and Forsaken is in a front. Forsaken, you can kind of basically parry left and right, but it has an additional attack, just like Stagger. So whenever your opponent's trying to feint you, even though you're trying to parry the move and he feinted you, you're still kind of covered, just like how Stagger would be. And you'll see a couple of that moments happening in our fights. I lost there. That's alright. Okay, so but the main thing that's a little different is there is a bottom defense as well, which does not have a parry strike, so you have to manually attack, which is a little difficult sometimes because sometimes when I buffer my move it doesn't work. So I'm kind of cautious when I use that. And gladly, Panda doesn't really have a lot of low attacks, so I don't really need to worry too much about that, except for that kick right there. And so it kind of has that parry strike, that strike.
What? Nani?
I remember that. I forgot about that totally until it came across. And it kind of covers you whenever he does feint the move you're trying to parry. It will land it for you. It will interrupt you. It will interrupt your opponent. This is unscripted, by the way. Okay, now back stance works like like Stagger's defense. It basically dodges left and right and back. So all horizontals are being dodged back. Whenever there's a horizontal like side kick, jumping spin kick, back trip kick, you can dodge it back. You can pull the analog stick towards you and that will dodge the kick. And a lot of people don't know that, but now in this video as you're watching it you will understand it. So go ahead and try it out if you want to try Faejin. And left and right is basically going to dodge thrusts and verticals, and horizontals can dodge verticals as well. So it works just like how Stagger would work. A lot of Stagger mains would understand this, so they'll feel much more comfortable in the back stance than they will in the front stance. And a lot of Forsaken players will feel more comfortable in the front stance rather than the back stance. It all takes up to preference. You'll be able to camp in that section more and more, but the more you play the game, or the more you play the Faejin game, the better adapt you'll get at all the moves, really, because it kind of teaches you every move and how to defend against it in every other way. So that's kind of my idea, my thought process of when I'm fighting Faejin, fighting as Faejin, and I hope this kind of helps you out. And oh yeah, and the front stance does have a Faejin punch. I don't typically use it too much. I kind of forget it's even there, but it's really great. It's a really great tool as to help you with mix-ups, and it's also great for if they are guarding too much, if they're turtling, or you want to use it as bait. You're baiting them to protect themselves against it. You're baiting them to use their ability against it. But anyway, that's everything I can tell you about Faejin. If you guys have any other questions, then let me know. See you guys later. Like, subscribe if you like this. Tell me if you guys like the feedback, and have a good day. Peace. That was good fun. That was good.